Fish here. Thank you for joining me for another video. I did not make a video collection update for February. I only picked up like 4 titles in February, so I didn't feel like making a video. But what I didn't pick up in February, I definitely made up for in March. By, oh my gosh, so many titles, so many titles. Anyways, they had some sales in March, so I partook in some of these. So anyways, I'm going to start with the titles that I picked up in February. This one is fantastic. It's one of my favorite comic strip movies. The costume is fantastic. I picked up Dick Tracy, starring Warren Beatty, also starring Madonna, Al Pacino, Dustin Hoffman's in here. But like I said, the costumes are wonderful. The colors are vibrant. It's so beautiful. The music is wonderful. It has a fantastic soundtrack. Madonna did a wonderful job on this soundtrack with songs like More, Sooner or Later. Mandy Patinkin is in this also, and he does a song in here, and it is beautiful. If you've never heard Mandy Patinkin sing, it's fantastic. Anyways, Dick Tracy, beautiful, like I said, the colors are fantastic, the characters are awesome. You've got Dick Tracy himself, Breathless Mahoney, Big Boy Caprice, Mumbles, Flat Top. That's great characters. So if you've never seen Dick Tracy, definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. Next, I picked up Constantine with Keanu Reeves and Rachel Weisz. I don't remember a whole lot about this. I did see it in the theater, but I don't remember a whole lot. Angels, Demons, Hell on Earth, War. Not sure. I think that's the premise, but I don't remember details. So definitely excited to check this out on 4K. I believe this has a steelbook version, but I went with the slipcover because Keanu's on the front in all his beautiful glory. So anyways, Constantine. Next, picked up this exclusive steelbook. Hopefully they release it in a standard form because I believe this is out of print, and I'm wanting other people to enjoy this movie like I do. But I picked up Panic Room, David Fincher's Panic Room, starring Jodie Foster. This movie is awesome. I really enjoyed this movie. It's a great concept about a mother and daughter who buy a townhouse that has a panic room, and then their first night there, it gets broken into by 3 criminals. So it's, like I said, it's got Jodie Foster, it's got Kristen Stewart. I'm not a huge Kristen Stewart fan, but I really enjoyed her in this. Also has Dwight Yoakam, Jared Leto, and Forest Whitaker in all fantastic performances. So if you've never seen Panic Room, definitely check it out. I believe it only has a DVD. Yeah, it only has a DVD, which I own. I never had a Blu-ray. Went straight to 4K. Exclusive steelbook that's sold out now. Like I said, hopefully they'll put a standard version out so everybody has the chance to enjoy it because it looks great in 4K. Next, I grabbed a film. It's a Walmart exclusive steelbook, and it features 2 of my favorite martial artists. And I picked up The Forbidden Kingdom, starring Jackie Chan and Jet Li. So I've never seen this. I believe my baby brother had it on when it first came out, when they could rent it. He's a huge martial arts film fan, so I believe he had it on. I bits and pieces seeing it, but I never sat down and watched it with him. So excited to check this out. Looks like it's set in ancient Asia, so the costumes and everything. So I'm really excited to check this out. Don't know anything about it, so Forbidden Kingdom. Alright, that is everything that I grabbed for February. Like I said, I didn't feel the need to make a video for it, but that's what I picked up in February. So those 4 titles there. So now on to March, where I definitely made up for what I didn't spend in February. So, okay. Amazon had some clip and save, some coupons for some movies. And I picked up 3 titles, and they averaged out to about $10 a piece, which is awesome. So, first off, I picked up 8 Mile on 4K. I really enjoyed this. Eminem, Kim Basinger, rest in peace, Brittany Murphy. It's got Mekhi Phifer, and I believe Anthony Mackie in one of his first role, if not his first role. So I really enjoyed this. It's a good movie. So 8 Mile on 4K. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. Huge, huge. It's probably my favorite franchise. Star Wars used to be it until the last three movies came out, the sequels, and then that just killed it for me. I love the first six movies, but Harry Potter is my favorite franchise. And I picked up Harry Potter Return to Hogwarts, the reunion special. Um, this was such a good reunion special. 20 years later, it's got great interviews with the cast, reunions with like Harry and or sorry Daniel and Emma and Rupert. Uh, return and have a little sit down and talk, and it's really great. If you've never seen this and you're a Harry Potter fan, definitely check it out. I believe it's on HBO Max, but you can also pick this up on Blu-ray and DVD as well. But yeah, like I said, I love Harry Potter. It's probably my favorite franchise from start to finish. Every movie's fantastic, so happy to add that to the collection. This one I've been dancing around picking up. This actor passed away, and all of his movies started flying off the shelves. So I was fortunate enough to pick this up. I grabbed Pee-wee's Big Adventure with Paul Rubens as Pee Wee Herman. I love this. I watched it as a kid growing up all the time. It's a great road trip adventure movie. He meets some fantastic characters along the way, like Large Marge. Tell him Large Marge sent you. But it's a lot of fun. Just a boy and his adventure to get his bike back. So, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, a lot of fun. I still need to grab Big Top Pee-wee to round out my Pee-wee collection, but that's only available on DVD, and hopefully I can find it somewhere. Next, I don't know why I picked this up, because I don't know any of the other three movies, but I picked this up. I do. I think I know why I picked it up, but I picked up Once Upon a Deadpool. And I watched The Princess Bride a couple years ago and really enjoyed that. I never watched it as a kid, so that was the first time I watched just a couple years ago. But this, actually, I believe, is kind of like Princess Bride. So you've got Deadpool telling Fred Savage the story of Deadpool 2, set in the Princess Bride bedroom setting. So I figured I'd check it out. It seems like it's a lot of fun, a little different take. I'm not sure how it's going to go, being PG-13 and all the Deadpools are rated R. But we'll check it out. Give it a watch. I watched this for the first time this past Christmas, and I really enjoyed this. It had a twist at the beginning that I wasn't ready for, and I just wrote it all the way out, and it was a lot of fun. So better watch out. And this was a lot of fun. If you've never seen it, check it out. Good Christmas horror comedy. So, better watch out. That was a lot of fun. Growing up, Hanna-Barbera were some of my favorite cartoons, like the Jetsons and Flintstones and all the Hanna-Barbera characters. But I really enjoyed Yogi Bear. This is a Yogi Bear movie, and I've never seen a Yogi Bear movie. I think there's a couple of them, but hey there, it's Yogi Bear. But you've got Yogi and Boo Boo and Ranger Smith. Yeah, Ranger Smith. But anyways, like I said, I've never seen a Yogi Bear movie. My grandpa dressed up as Boo Boo, I think, when we went to a carnival one time. So that's like ingrained in my memory is him in that Boo Boo costume. Hey, Boo Boo. Anyway, so Yogi Bear. Just excited to check it out. I love James Cameron. This is probably not my favorite James Cameron movie, but it is very, very well loved by many people, and I really enjoy it too. It's a great story. I love historical dramas. So I finally picked up Titanic. So Titanic on 4K. I've heard good things about the restoration, so I do have it on Blu-ray, but I don't know, 4K. And if a 4K restoration holds up, then I'll definitely upgrade. So I got this on sale. So next, I ordered 3 titles from Orbit, and 3 titles, free shipping. But I'm a little disappointed in one of these. It's not the edition that I thought I was going to get for the price that I paid, but it is what it is. But anyways, I'll talk about that here when I pull it up. But first off, I grabbed Heathers on 4K from Arrow Video. I love this movie so much. I quote it. I do quote this. Like, F Me Gently with a Chainsaw. Do I look like Mother Teresa? What's Your Damage? Um, so, anyways, Heathers. Winona Ryder, Christian Slater. You got Shannon Doherty, rest in peace. She passed away so recently. And then you've got Kim Walker. She passed away as well. And Lee Sandfalt. You got your Heathers down here. But I'm really excited to have this on 4K. Like I said, I love this movie. I've been watching it since the 80s. I have this really awesome steel tin right back here. And then I have a Steelbook Blu-ray Steelbook of it. So, like I said, I love that movie so much. It's great. Dark comedy. I love dark comedy. Moving along to more of a traditional comedy, I picked up American Pie on 4K. I'm super excited to have this. It's one of my favorites of the late 90s, early 2000s, little comedy, little teen comedy era. So American Pie on 4K. I have all of the American Pie movies in a set, but like I said, anytime I have a chance to upgrade one of my movies, one of my favorites, to a 4K, I'm going to do it. It's got a lot of great special features on here that I'm excited to check out. So, American Pie on 4K. Let's see. And then, lastly, what I picked up. This is the one that I think I paid a little bit more than I should have because it's not the deluxe edition, the box with posters and art cards and all the goodies. So I think I got a little jip, but it is what it is. I picked up Fist of Legend. I love Jet Li. He's probably my favorite martial artist. I haven't seen a whole lot. I haven't delved into the martial arts world a whole lot, so don't come at me with Bruce Lee and, Jackie Chan. I just haven't watched a whole lot of those movies. This one I have watched, love. It's fantastic. This actually has like 2 or 3 of the fight scenes in this were on Spike TV. You remember Spike TV? They were on Spike TV's top 50 fight scenes from movies. So don't take just my word for it. Spike TV also thinks this is a fantastic movie. So it's great. I really enjoy this, the choreography and martial arts and everything. Story, probably not so much, but but it's about a young man coming back to avenge his master. So, Fist of Legend, so good. Jet Li, fantastic. Next, Shout Factory, Scream Factory had a going out of print sale, so I picked up a few titles from it. The first one I remember watching as a kid, and I don't remember a whole lot about it, but I did pick up Of Unknown Origin, starring Peter Weller. Like I said, I don't remember a whole lot. I do remember this is about a rat, I believe, terrorizing a family. You can kind of see the claw marks there going across the picture. I just remember the rat kind of running through the walls and stuff. I don't remember a whole lot about it, so I'm super excited to check it out because, like I said, it's been since I was a kid to watch that. This next one is a blind buy. I know nothing about it. I've heard good things, and I do love the actor. I enjoy him quite a bit. But Matt Dillon in The House That Jack Built. Like I said, it's a blind buy. Don't know anything about it. So, willing to give it a shot. Lastly, I picked up a collection, and I've only seen the first movie in this collection, and it has 3 sequels. So I picked up the Poison Ivy collection. Like I said, I've only seen the first one with Drew Barrymore. I love Drew Barrymore. She's fantastic. To me, her and Jennifer Garner are American sweethearts. She's so adorable. But this was in her teen years, and she was doing some pretty risque projects at that time. So Poison Ivy was one of them. It stars her and Sarah Gilbert. She befriends her and infiltrates the family. Seduces the father. So yeah, Poison Ivy, wonderful movie. Well, in my opinion, wonderful. It's really good. I enjoyed it. But like I said, I haven't seen the sequels. We got Melissa Milano in one, Jamie Presley in the other, and then I'm not sure who the last actress is, but Miriam McDonald. Okay. Anyways, willing to check them out. Like I said, I love the first one. So, Poison Ivy collection. Next, I picked up one of my favorite musical artists, transitioned to film in the 90s. She actually was on TV and stuff when she was a child actor and a young teen. But I picked up Poetic Justice with Janet Jackson. Anyways, also starring Tupac Shakur. It's got Regina King in here as well. It's directed by John Singleton. This is his love story. Not his love story, but his telling of a love story. It's really good. It touches on a lot of issues like loss and grief, new love, starting over, friendships. So if you've never seen Poetic Justice, definitely check it out. I really enjoyed this movie. Soundtrack's phenomenal. I love a good soundtrack, and this one is right up there with them. She was nominated for an Academy Award for her song. So, excuse me. So I picked up Poetic Justice. Next, I have not watched this movie since it first came out, and I really had a good time with it, but I picked up Life with Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. So I am excited to check this out again. Because like I said, I haven't watched it since it came out. I think it came out in like 98, 99, somewhere right around there. So it's been a good 20 years plus that I've not seen that. But I remember it being pretty funny. So next, I'm weird when it comes to celebrity crushes. I have a thing for nerdy guys, so guys with glasses. So for some reason, I had a thing for Skippy in Family Ties. Anyways, so when this movie came out, I was like, ooh, it's got Skippy in it. You should check that out. Mark Price. His name's Mark Price. But anyways, I picked up Trick or Treat. I don't remember a whole lot about this movie. I just remember Skippy and then rock music, and yeah, just not a whole lot about it. But I picked up this slipcover edition. It came out with I think 2 or 3 editions from a boutique label, and had really nice artwork and all kinds of goodies and stuff in there. But I went with just the regular slipcover 4K. So excited to check this out and see if my crush of Skippy still holds up. Next, we had an actor pass away recently, and I've always enjoyed his work. And a couple of one of these I've seen, the other one I have not. So I picked up Hoosiers, starring Gene Hackman, rest in peace. So I love a good sports movie, I love a good basketball movie, and I love an inspirational movie. So Hoosiers I picked up. I really enjoyed Hoosiers, Gene Hackman. I picked up another Gene Hackman film. This one is actually a Kino Lorber 4K. I've never seen Blind Buy, know nothing about it. But I picked up No Way Out with Gene Hackman and Kevin Costner. So I'm going to assume this is kind of like a crime thriller, maybe espionage, I'm not sure. So really excited to check that out, No Way Out. Okay, so this went on sale, and I was lucky enough to get a copy of the slipcover from my buddy Bob over at Bob's Blu-rays, and he had an extra slipcover, and I didn't have the movie, so I was waiting for a sale, and it finally came around, and I picked up Cop Shop. So I finally have the movie to go into my slipcover. So I don't know anything about this. Frank Grillo and Gerard Butler. That's about all I know. So I'm excited to check it out. Finally have the movie to go along with my slipcover in my collection. So I picked up a Criterion title from Amazon. This was on sale, like $6 or $7 cheaper than they actually sell them for during the Criterion sale. So and it's a 4K, so I couldn't pass it up. Like under $20 for 4K Criterion. I picked up No Country for Old Men, Coen Brothers film. Best Picture winner, starring Josh Brolin, Tommy Lee Jones, and Javier Bardem in his Academy Award-winning performance, which was well-deserved. He was so menacing in this, so good. Anyways, so No Country for Old Men. I'm really excited to check this out on 4K. It's got some great special features in there, so I'm excited. So under $20, anytime you can find a Criterion for under $20, especially 4K, grab it, grab it, grab it. Next, for some reason, I'm wanting this. I was wanting it. and it's like an impulse purchase, like gum at the checkout stand. But anyways, I picked up Street Fighter. I know this is probably not a good movie. I've never seen it. Another one that my baby brother probably had on in the background when I was a teenager, and Anyways, so you got Jean-Claude Van Damme, Raul Julia, rest in peace. You got Ming Na Wen, and little video game movie. They don't do great, but some of them have been good. Anyway, so I picked up Street Fighter Steelbook. Next, Paramount was having a sale, and I believe I just grabbed one title, and I picked up Primal Fear. I love courtroom dramas, and this is one of my favorites. It's so good. The performances are fantastic, especially Edward Norton. He deserves so many awards. If he didn't get awards, I can't remember if he got awards. So I think he was nominated for some stuff, but if he won anything, well deserved. Fantastic performance. Richard Gere and Frances McDormand are also in this, along with Laura Linney. So Primal Fear, if you've never seen it, definitely check it out. Great courtroom drama. Now, there are 2 movies that I have not seen in Quentin Tarantino's filmography. Death Proof is one of them, I believe. That's Death Proof? Is that one, or is that Rodriguez? Anyways, it's the double feature, the Grindhouse double feature. I haven't seen Quentin Tarantino's Grindhouse. And I also haven't seen Jackie Brown. I know. I don't know, for some reason, it never like pulled me in, like, oh, I gotta see Jackie Brown. But I hear good things about it, so I'm willing to give it a shot. So I picked this up. Amazon was having a buy 2 get 1 free sale, so I picked up Jackie Brown. The other 2 titles are still being processed and on their way, and they'll probably be in my April haul. But Jackie Brown, never seen it. Pam Grier, Robert De Niro, Robert Forster, Bridget Fonda. So, willing to check this out now that I own it. So, like I said, heard good things. I don't know, it just didn't appeal to me for some reason. But it's Tarantino. How bad could it be? Next, this movie swept award season for one of the actresses in here. She was fantastic. I believe this is probably one of my favorite movies of last year, if not my favorite movie of last year. I picked up The Substance on 4K, starring Demi Moore. This movie was great. I loved the concept. I loved the storytelling. What the topic is aging actress, feel like she's losing her looks, and there's something called The Substance to help her out. Demi Moore was wonderful in this movie. Fantastic performance. Like I said, she's pretty much swept award season. She's in Golden Globe and such. Unfortunately, she did not take home the Oscar for this as much as I would have loved to have her take home the Oscar. She was phenomenal in this movie. So I guess I'm going to have to watch Anora and see what Mikey Madsen did, because I still haven't seen Anora. But Substance, the practical effects, the visual effects, the story, the acting, the camera work are amazing in this movie, and it deserved every award that it got, in my opinion. Next, I picked up a little collection. I know I've seen the first one. I don't think I may have seen the second one. I know for sure I definitely haven't seen the third one. But anyways, I picked up the Warlock collection with Julian Sands. Like I said, I know I've seen the first one. Haven't seen it in years. Maybe saw the second, and definitely haven't seen the third. But excited to have this in the collection and check out all of the Warlock movies. I watched this Christmas movie a couple of years ago and fell in love with it. It's become one of my new favorites. It's so good. Such a great story. Wonderful musical, White Christmas. I like I said, I really enjoyed this. Had a lot of fun with it. Bing Crosby and Danny effing K. But yeah, this was a lot of fun. I'm really excited to check this out on 4K. I love when they restore older films, 50s, 60s, 40s. It usually brings a new life to them. So I'm really excited to check that out and see what they did, the 4K on that. All right. Next, anytime I can find a Disney Movie Club exclusive or Disney movie, because the Disney Movie Club is no longer. So anytime I can find these little yellow bad boys, I will snatch them up. So Amazon had one on sale for under $20. And some of these, since they are Disney Movie Club exclusive, they're no longer in print. They're going for crazy amounts of money on eBay and such. So if you can find one, like I did, grab it if it's one of your favorites. I picked up Three Musketeers. I really enjoyed this movie, this telling of the Three Musketeers. We got Charlie Sheen and Kiefer Sutherland, Chris O'Donnell, Oliver Platt, Rebecca De Mornay, and the wonderful Tim Curry. So, like I said, I enjoyed this as a teen, and that's a great telling of the Three Musketeers story. But Disney Movie Club, under $20, I had to grab it. So, next, Warner Archive was having a sale on titles through another distributor, and I got on Amazon. And I was like, oh, I wonder if they're doing any, Warner Archive sales or anything. So I was kind of scrolling through some old movies and stuff, and I read about this one, and I was like, ooh, that one sounds interesting. Let me grab that. Ooh, and it's only like $5.50. You've never seen Warner Archive for under like, I don't know, $10. So hardly ever. But come to find out, it is not a Warner Archive title, but I'm still interested in checking it out. I picked up Cocktail Hour with B.B. Daniels and Randolph Scott. I believe this came out in 1933. B.B. Daniels plays, I believe, a commercial artist, successful on her own, no plans or ideas of wanting to ever get married. Until she moves to Paris, and then men start coming out of the woodwork trying to capture her heart. So I love strong female characters, and the fact that she in 1933 is like, no, I'm good on my own. So I love that. But anyways, excited to check that out. Okay, so this is a Shout Select title that I found on eBay because I believe it is no longer in print. My grandma used to take me to work with her sometimes when we couldn't afford daycare or didn't have a sitter or something, so I would go to the office with her and hang out. But downstairs in this building, they had an ice rink, which I'd go and skate or watch skaters and stuff, but they also had a movie theater inside. So sometimes I'd go and watch a movie. I watched The Last Starfighter for the first time in that theater, and I also, for some reason, at that young age, watched Chuck Berry's Hail Hail Rock and Roll. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Maybe I was just like, oh, Grandpa likes Chuck Berry. I enjoy his music. Really love Chuck Berry's music, but I don't remember a whole lot about this. I remember concert footage, so live performances and such. But apparently there's all kinds of interviews and stuff talking about his life. So I'm really excited to check that out, and I'm happy to have that in the collection. Okay, this last title, I kick myself in the ass for canceling my pre-order on Amazon every day, or almost every day. Not anymore. I mean, I have it now, but I canceled my pre-order for Bringing Out the Dead. Paramount Presents 4K. It's out of print. Hopefully they will reissue it as a standard 4K like they did with Red Eye. So I think they did with Double Jeopardy and Chinatown. So it took them a little while to do it, but they finally did like non-Paramount Presents 4Ks of these. Hopefully this one will get one as well, and people can enjoy the film. I haven't seen this since the theater. Nicolas Cage, Patricia Arquette. I don't know a whole lot about it. I'm pretty sure he's a paramedic, and I'm not sure. I think it might be a I See Dead People situation. I don't remember too much about it, but I'm super excited to have that in the collection on 4K. Okay, well, that is my collection update for February and March. Comment down below what you grabbed in February and March, if you grabbed any or took part in any of these sales like that out of print or buy two get one free or Warner Archive or any of those sales. So let me know down below. Also, subscribe if you're not already. I really appreciate the support, and also hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much. I will see you all soon. You have a wonderful April. Bye.